think they're gonna start making shit wrong with you.
Welcome, motherfuckers. It's back. It's been a while. How y'all doing? I'm sorry. It's very impromptu. We started, I don't know what you said, but I hope it wasn't nothing crazy.
Talk about iPhone.
Okay, good. So, welcome back to Cousin Shit. It's your boy KB back in the building with should be like episode 54, I think. And it's been a while, so the last few episodes been with a bunch of different people. Mm-hmm. But this time we go back to an original cast. We got Miss Brittany from the Beehive.
What up?
And we got Steve.
Yeah, Steve is regular.
Yeah, I was gonna say negative, but I didn't really know where to go with it.
Regular devil Steve.
Positive shit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So what's popping? Tell me something good. What's been up with y'all since the last time we convened?
Working.
You've been working like a motherfucker.
I know.
How about you, Steve?
I've been working. I've been working for real.
But one of the things I realized, I was thinking, damn, you stuffed the fuck out of this, Steve. I was thinking about the other day, right? It's like who be working and shit a lot. Like, you be working. You be working a lot.
I be working.
I think you got the crown right now. Like you been putting in hella hours. Like
I like mine.
Like everybody in here work, but she be doing like 10, 12, 11, like a million days straight. And I'd be like, I'm up. Like for real, like that should be different. And I'd be like feeling bad sometimes, but I'd be like, man, fuck that shit. Because I don't like being outworked. I got an issue with that. I feel like I'm being outdone and I don't like it. I don't like that shit not one bit.
I took a break this past weekend.
You did.
I don't feel like I could take a break ever again.
Every time you take a break, shit get fucked up.
I know.
Yeah. That awkward pause and shit. Like, what are you doing?
I was trying to get the sound. I'm trying not to work a lot no more.
How? Why?
I quit my job. How? Why?
I don't know, but for people that typically listen to this show, you go up and down like a motherfucker about this job thing. So why did you quit your job this time?
Probably the same reason you quit your job the last time when you finally quit.
And the same reason why I quit my job
the
last time.
It's just, this shit get to you every day. And eventually one day you just like, yo, fuck this. I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
I had that day. They was fucking with me, yo. Like, for real.
It was real bad.
Real bad. Y'all was a black person in a high place. And yeah, I wasn't. You know how they try, I guess they try to get you to do extra shit so you can be like initiated or, you're the least seniority or whatever the hell. I don't know, but I ain't like it. So I quit. I quit due to COVID.
You quit due to COVID?
Yeah, let's keep it 100. Like, I ain't quit on no fuck y'all type shit. I quit because I was so scared I was going to get the coronavirus. Which is true.
But just 2 seconds ago, you was talking about how the mask don't mean shit.
Exactly. So imagine this. Imagine this, right? I do construction. So typically, construction workers are not the most sharp appearing people. We're pretty much
Neanderthals.
Yeah, we're the rough guys in the neighborhood and shit. So it's like, imagine being crammed in with all the rough people and they tell you can't go in this area or that area or that area because that's where the tenants are, the people, the normal people. So they restrict you to this small ass area and it's so hot, it's always hot. Everybody pull their masks down. So it's like, next thing you know, hey, we got to shut the job down. Henry tested positive. Then we come back and it's, we got to shut the job down again. But they don't tell you why. It's just the job shut down. Then it's, we had a positive case. Well, who? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. He worked here and he was gone for 3 days. So we didn't feel the need to, sanitize anything because we've all been gone for 3 days. So, like, once you start doing shit like that, it's just clear that you don't care about the worker,
Right?
You care about the task at hand. So, I was fortunate enough to be able to separate myself from that situation. And they was bitching me,
So what's the plan now?
I'm waiting on my shipment of coke. So,
Oh shit!
Hell yeah, boy! I'm waiting.
It was like, wait a minute.
Right. That's not what I was expecting just now. Like,
No,
I thought he was about to break down some shit for a nigga. I ain't know you was gonna break down coke, nigga.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
water with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know.
No, I'm working for myself. Like in the industry I'm in, plumbing and HVAC, is like,
You can make way more money in side work than you can do working for other people.
yeah, because
How long did it take you to realize that, Steven?
I knew it the whole
How
time.
long did it take you to realize that this was the better route for you, Steven?
I knew it for a while.
Oh,
Yeah, I learned that a long time ago.
but it sounds like it's a but coming.
Society teaches you
To not be great, go ahead.
to not be great, to work for the man,
Yeah, not invest in
to
yourself.
rely on the weekly paycheck,
Mm-hmm.
and you
The
get caught up in that
stability.
shit. Yeah, then
Stability.
You get caught up in the rat race, start having kids,
Almost burnt a hole in my
and
pants.
buying houses and shit. So you start to believe it. But now I'm basically out here on a leap of faith.
What changed your mind though? Like you said, you started to believe it, so you believed in that model for a long time. Where did the shift come in?
They was bitching me. Shorty. They was bitching me. Like, for real, all right, I'm gonna put it to you like this. You cut the hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, Lord forbid, you had to go work for another guy you with heads to cut, but they paid you a quarter of what you make now. But it's guaranteed because they have,
That sounds like the hair cutter.
yeah, something like that.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Not sorry. Go ahead.
eventually you'll get to a point where you realize, yo, the only thing they provide me is heads, but I can get my own heads. And once I get my own heads, I can cut the middleman out.
That's a beautiful example, but I want to know where your shift came. I know where my shift came.
They was bitching me. Like, that's what yo.
Like, when did this happen? Like, when did you realize you was tired of being the bitch?
Yo. All right, I was the foreman. So typically the foreman is the person who doesn't do any work. He just he delegates. He tells people what to do. I was on a job where I was expected to be the foreman and work, which I didn't like. Yeah. Look.
You gotta tell niggas what to do and do the work.
And do the work. So niggas ain't even really paying you no mind at this point. So you know what I mean? But yeah, so they wanted me to do the work. And then it was like other people were saying they needed me to come do work on their job because they were the foreman and they didn't want to do work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
levels to the foremanism.
I was black, he was white.
Oh, wow.
There's a level.
You can feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm young, he old. But still,
Another level.
if I'm a foreman, then I'm just supposed to delegate work. Why is it that he gets to delegate work? Mind you, and then the way it worked was the job that I was the foreman on and working on was a job that he had just left, that he never worked on. He was just a foreman. Even when it was him and one other person, he would sit in his truck all day and just tell the other person what to do. But when I step on the scene, it's like, Steve, we need you to do this, 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 and this, and this. And I do it, but then it's like, all right, now Rob needs you at his job. That's when it was just like, hold up, yo. It's like, damn, they just fucking me and
you mean like
passing me.
Yeah, like,
fucking me and passing me, yo.
You mean like at a whole nother job site?
A whole nother job site. Rob needs you to work. Well, why can't Rob work? If I'm a foreman and I'm working and Rob needs one extra hand, why can't he jump in? Like, the
Right.
fuck?
Because
So it was that, and then it would be too much for me to explain, but basically, to summarize it, I took over a job. The first task I had to do was like to demo all this copper pipe. So when we demoed the copper pipe, the project manager was like, "Hey, scrap the pipe and split the money up and feed the men." Those were his exact words. So I took all the copper and scrapped it. It came up to $1,200, right? It was 5 people that were involved in scrapping out the copper, demoing the copper. So I was included. So me and 4 other people. I gave myself and the 4 other people $200, and the other $200 I kept to feed everybody on the job. We was gonna have like a dinner that Friday, lunch, my bad. I'm the black foreman on the plumbing side. On the mechanical side is a white foreman. The plumbing side on the other job is a white foreman. They both felt like they should have been in charge of what happened with the money. Even though, mind you, I just told you it's on my job.
They had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it. They weren't cutting pipe out. They wasn't putting pipe together. They had nothing to do with it.
So where was their significance in this project?
None.
The color of their
That's
skin.
what I'm getting.
Color of their skin and their clout within the company.
Yeah, I was
They have
watching.
been in the company longer than me.
I was watching the shot the other day, I think, right? And it's like, you know those programs that like them private schools where they give it to the poor black kid and shit, so they can, they have that poor black kid in their school.
Diversity.
Yeah, this is what happens. So little dude, super smart little dude, he get a grant or whatever. He goes to this private school, but he meets this girl. She's a rich little black girl, so she don't understand the hood, but she's like super, I guess, pro-black, and she's like, like women be into all that history and shit. Like, and she said something to this little nigga because his homeboy was about to do something dumb inside the school. So he's like, no, it's only like 9 of us black kids. Like, it's only a couple black people here. Like, we got to be extraordinary. We can't just be okay. Like, we can't just do the norm. We got to go above and beyond. So there you go, foreman. You got to work and you got to delegate. And you got these other people in the same position as you thinking they're more elite than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that? All the extra shit you got to do just to keep your job, they just like,
there.
Yeah, but we can do his job. So what if he here? We should do his job. Like, it's your fucking right to say what happens with that money. But that shit is so fucking irritating to me. Like, how the fuck you in the same position as me, but you think you hold some type of rank over me? You don't.
But they definitely did.
Not because of what they know, not because of what they do, because of their color.
Yeah, and that's why I just was like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck working for them. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, it is. And because now it's like when you work for a company, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, you're gonna get paid
That same amount.
Mm-hmm.
The situation I'm in now, I can get a job that takes me, let's just say, 16 hours to do. But the money I get from that, I can literally take like 2 weeks off.
Right.
Like, another thing I learned, profits are way better than wages.
Yes, they are. And
you set the profit margin, nigga. Like,
yeah.
Profits are way better than wages, nigga.
Yeah. And it's
you say and tell me I'm only worth this much money an hour, nigga? That's like the type of shit I had in my last job. Like, I can't even remember the breakdown, but I was running the crew. I had a truck, all the shit on there. One day, this nigga said, we need this truck to, let's say, do $17,000 worth of work. I was making like $18 an hour. That's $144 a day. So if I do $17,000 worth of work, I'm only getting $144.
I need a little bit more money.
Fuck you. That shit is, I can't even think of the markup that is. And I don't even know that if that was the exact number of whatever they expected out of each truck every day. But I do know that I was making $18 an hour, and that shit times 8 is like $144. I'm still gonna get the same fucking money, whether I do $10,000 worth of work, $15,000 worth of work, or $20,000 worth of work. I'm gonna get that same stinky ass 144 out of whatever. You know what I mean? That shit sounds stupid.
And it really sounds stupid when you learn how to get to the money.
When you learn how to swim.
Yeah, like what really another thing that added to the switch for me was when I was a foreman, I started seeing like work orders and tickets and shit. So yeah, so it's like, all right, they pay us our package for let's for example, our package is $60 an hour, right? So in my mind, I'm like, all right, they charging $60 an hour. They're charging $150 an hour. You feel me? So they giving me my little 60, and they still making like more than me.
And you still doing all the work.
And then the 60 that I get is broken down, passed through so many hands before I get my part of it. So by the time I get it, it's not even 60.
You want to hear the ironic part about this conversation? You're going to be in that position one day. You're going to be at the top of the food chain. But I'm saying, like, you're still like with your company, you're still going to charge X amount of dollars for the project, and whoever you get to complete the project going to get that small fraction. That's like the ironic part of these types of conversations.
Is the shit that you're going to end up in.
Yeah, because you're going to want to protect your profit. Yeah. I'm not going to want to pay somebody more than the fuck I'm making for the job. It's just a different mindset when you realize the power of leverage. Yeah, you go ahead and take this 60. I'm going to take this 90.
You think you winning?
Yeah, you think you winning with 60 an hour. Knowing that nigga getting to you plus a half.
Everybody ain't meant to be.
For not work.
You might be meant to be a leader. Somebody got to take the cut.
And see, yeah. As I read now, since I'm like in this, I'm not even gonna say I'm an entrepreneur because I'm not. I'm self-employed. So
why are you not an entrepreneur?
Because I don't have a business that would work without me. If I don't get up and go work, I don't have anything. So I own my job right now, which I'm comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't broken it down like that, but it is.
Yeah, but while I own my job, the next goal and what I'm learning is it's exciting because now it's like I've been doing plumbing for 12 years. Now I'm building a plumbing business. Like, so it's like going back to school all over again. And it's give you something to look forward to versus just going up and doing whatever you got to do to not get fired at a job. Like,
right.
I mean, niggas get caught up in that. But,
yeah.
But now it's like I'm building systems so that basically the way I want to have it is I go look at the job. I might write a couple notes down and shit. I send it to you. I got this fucking whole spreadsheet. So you go on my spreadsheet, you basically enter my notes and it tells you a price. Mm-hmm. You take that price, you take my notes, you type up the proposal, you send it to the customer, you tell me when the job starts. Mm-hmm. So that take a lot of shit off my back. Mm-hmm. And then that would be a position. Right. So that's what I'm learning now. How to transition to the entrepreneur part. But
can I tell you something?
What's up?
You're not gonna enjoy it.
I don't. Because I learned I don't already.
I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna enjoy it. Well, I feel like you're not gonna enjoy it.
People part of it?
No.
Having to delegate?
Not even having that. He said he's self-employed. He's not an entrepreneur. He has nobody he has to do things with. But you're not going to enjoy it because your whole mindset is going to shift. You know how like you're going to work, you're going to get paid the same amount every hour, every day, every week, unless you put in some overtime.
Talk about what I do now?
No, I'm just saying like having a job. When you step out to being self-employed, nigga, and you realize how much more work you have to do, like that shit is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning. Like when you jump out there, man, I gotta buy all this shit.
But if it's
Damn, I gotta make sure. Damn,
if
I gotta
it's
do
something-
marketing and promotion
if it's
too.
something you're passionate about, it kind of eases that pain.
It
of
does.
being so much.
Because it's not really work.
It
Yeah,
does,
'cause
but
you like doing it, so it's like it's cool.
yeah, but
I'll
still
tell
be
you what's
overwhelming. Like that's a dramatic shift.
Hell yeah.
Think about it. When you first quit your job and said, I'm gonna do half of it, you be like, oh, let me go back and get a job for a little while. Because you hadn't figured out a system or whatever it is. Like it's certain things you hadn't figured out yet. From my perspective.
I had some stuff figured out. However, I didn't trust myself. So that's the difference.
That's the number one thing
Yeah.
right there.
I
You
wasn't
need
trusting myself.
confidence. Confidence is almost like the number one thing. For me, in my brain, confidence and consistency are the most important pieces to any level of success.
Right. Because if I had
'Cause
trusted myself enough, I would have never, ever, after getting fired the last time, ever went back
Yeah.
to being employed. I didn't trust myself to be able to build like I needed to.
Yeah. It's trial. It's gonna be so much trial and error. Like even if you get the jobs that you feel like you should get in the beginning, cool. What happens during the downtime? How do I sustain during the downtime?
And that be the shit that gets you.
Yeah. It's
That's
different.
what-
I'm not trying to
that's-
discourage you. I'm
right.
just trying to let you know what you need to
That's when
prepare yourself
depression
for.
sets in.
Yeah. Because that type of mental shit, like that shit fucks with you. Think like because you're so used to the security that now it's just you.
But that's why you gotta diversify your portfolio.
Oh, I do a lot.
Yeah. Have other streams of income coming in. So it's like, all right.
Basically, you need to be self-employed and an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Quickly. Because just like, we've been going through the COVID shit. Like the first piece of that quarantine, that little website was helping a nigga out. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy a couple shirts, nigga. Cool, thank you.
That's when I realized, you know what? That's what part of my engine I'm missing. Online retail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
And
for
it don't,
something
and it don't. Yeah, I'm about to say it don't even necessarily have to be online retail, but like in your business, but nigga, you know a lot of shit. I ain't even gonna go just say plumbing. Like you know a lot of shit that you can put to use. Like you got to make sure that's always an option. That's all I'm saying. Like you got to make sure you utilize every resource that you have.
I do plumbing and HVAC.
Exactly.
For the people. Well. I had to take that back, yo. Like I love my people, yo, but we're not the best customer. We're not the best customer for a startup business anyway.
That's a perfect segue.
Right. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, and I'm learning that more and more as I dive into this on my own shit, like, because I'm handling more aspects of the business. I'm not just doing plumbing now. I'm networking, writing contracts, and learning legal shit. And what I learned is that, like, all right, prime example, I'm no longer doing work for family and friends.
I don't blame you.
Don't blame you at all.
I'm not.
I don't blame you.
I'm sorry I can't make it. I already just stood like two friends of family members up.
They're a nuisance. They never want to pay full price. They feel like they can come whenever they want to. Like they can just show up and you can take them. Like, no, bitch, this is a whole business.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't
because
get
they can talk to you.
That's the part they don't get, is that this is a business. It's almost what I wanted to do was go into business.
I don't know why that made me mad.
And not.
I can't wait to say my piece. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to hit that.
No, I want to let you go, and
I was
then
just gonna say a strategy that I was gonna have moving forward was not even saying I was the owner. Like I was thinking about changing the whole business name or just not introducing myself as Steven Stokes. Just being Steven. Because it's Stokes Plumbing and Mechanical. So because when people know that you're the owner and they see you doing the footwork, they don't think that the business is a business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they feel like they don't have to pay 125% profit margin. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to do stuff like that. So I was gonna try that, but also I just was gonna try to reach a different target.
you want to know what else they don't do?
What?
They don't follow any of your protocols.
Hell no, they don't.
They don't. If you say my business hours are from 9 to 5, they gonna call you at 5:30. Like, cuz I know you closed, but I know you fucking off of work, but I hear this shit, yo, so much, and I'm like,
People still call you?
nigga, yes. Why? And we'll get to that. But like, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm so frustrated. I don't know where they keep going at. But they'll call you. Like, it's 10 o'clock at night, yo. You think you just answer the phone for your cousin or your homeboy or something? It's a whole business meeting right now. I'm like, call me tomorrow. What makes you think I want to talk about fucking haircuts at 10:30 at night?
And that is why Do Not Disturb has become my best friend.
I'm on it.
You do that?
Absolutely.
I've been on Do Not Disturb since March.
Absolutely. After a certain hour, I don't want to be bothered. Really, about nothing. Hair, nothing. Just don't call me. Don't text me. I don't want to talk to nobody.
I'm like that most. I'm on like.
I automatically go on at 10 o'clock every day.
Do you get mad when your phone rings?
Yes.
Yes. I know how like I say 90% of my conversations gonna go when I answer my phone. Hey Corey, blah 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 blah, boom boom boom. When can I get my haircut? 90% of my conversations start or end with a fucking haircut. 90.
I just hit this nigga out of dead. Yo, we doing a podcast,
part
yo.
of the problem.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and by the way,
Steve need a haircut. Yeah, like I already be knowing them shit's coming, you know. At some point, it's going to be about a haircut. Like in just about every conversation I have, especially outside of the shop, I'll say. And then I get the unwarranted business advice.
No.
I should do this with my business. I should do that with my business. Yo, do you even know where my barbershop is? Why the fuck do I need to take advice from you? You don't support no part of my life.
If you do support it, why should I be taking advice from you?
And most importantly, what business have you ran?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, what qualifies you to give me any?
I'm not taking weight. I'm not taking weight loss advice from nigga 350 pounds. Why I'm gonna take advice from why I'm gonna take business advice from a motherfucker ain't never ran a business in their life? That's a large portion of my life, yo. I'm on fucking Do Not Disturb basically 24/7. I came off for a couple hours today, like for like 2-3 hours. Every now and again, I turn it off for like an hour or two, just in case, you know, I might actually want to, especially if I'm actually expecting a phone call. That's when I do it. But for the most part, nigga, I'm on Do Not Disturb.
And I keep my ringer off. 100%.
On silent at that.
Yeah, 100%
Yep.
of the time.
I don't get no phone calls. Guess what else I did? I turned off my notifications from Instagram, from Facebook,
They've been turned off.
from
I'm not
Twitter.
one of those.
I turned off all my fucking notifications. If I don't go look, I ain't gonna see them shits. So if you ever feel like I'm ignoring you, I am. My phone is always on Do Not Disturb. The only people that can get through is my son and his mother. They the only people that ain't gotta call me multiple times to get through. My notifications on Instagram, they off. Wonder why? Because every time I check my DM, it's pretty much about a haircut. When they can just go click a little button and my schedule pops up, they asking me how much do I charge. I'm not answering that.
They can get your prices, but I thought you was going to say they can book an appointment that way.
They gonna.
I mean, they can't.
They can try. Somebody just fucking canceled for August the 6th. Go get it. By the time this come out, I'm sure it's gonna be gone though. Sorry.
Yeah, look, I love the whole appointment thing, but what fucked me up is you gotta make the appointment so early.
Yeah.
By the time that motherfucker rolled around, I done made plans. I'm on a whole job. I don't even know where my son at. Like, yo. And then the email will come through. Like, you have an appointment today.
Like, oh shit.
Dang.
But it's funny, like, and sometimes I be having like, sometimes I want to stop doing appointments Exactly. But then I think about how the shop would look if I didn't.
No, the point.
I think it'd be
Like a
way
bunch
too
of
many
sitting
people.
around in my face.
Yeah, I think there'd be way too many people sitting around or outside, however,
Mhm.
if I didn't do appointments.
I just had a mean ass idea.
I did too.
No, I
You should
don't know
pass
if
me
I
the
should.
lighter.
I don't know if I should say that on the podcast. Though.
Can you just say it though?
You ever think about having like almost like a subscription plan?
I said that before.
I thought about it, but I don't really like being paid in
In
advance that
advance.
much.
I hate it, and I'm mad that I just was paid in advance.
It's not in advance. It's just a month. Well, it would be in
Remember I
advance.
suggested that?
Mm-hmm.
Like you pay a set price and you have these many appointments for that set price.
Yeah,
you can come whenever you want and get your hair cut.
Yeah, you have this day.
Yeah.
You know what the problem with that is? Whatever you want.
Right.
Whenever you want.
Because if people
Just
paying
better.
up front, they're gonna want to come when they want.
I have to cater to them.
Yeah.
I have to get
It
them
has
in.
to be clear in the contract. You have Thursday, August whatever, at 5 p.m. If you arrive at 5:15, you have lost your slot.
Well, that's what Booksy did.
But you do not get your money back. But I'm saying with Booksy, I can't. I mean, you would have to go through and book the next 4 weeks.
I mean, I book
And
on my.
sometimes
Well,
the shit
I
don't
try
be
to book
available because you be too
like
booked.
2 to 3 appointments at one time. No, I book whenever. I mean, I'm a
With
little bit
him?
more flexible.
Yeah, she's a lot more flexible.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more flexible because I'm here. So
Yo,
That sounds wild, don't it?
I could just be like, I'll be right back. I need 30 minutes.
I try to book Corey. Like I try to book Corey when I call him. Like, and that shit, I don't even think it had an available date.
It probably didn't. You closed September.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Remember I texted you like, yo, you just blocking me or because for a minute
No, you
I was
can't go
blocked,
past
right?
August.
Hold up.
You
Blocking
can't
me?
go past whatever 30 days from now is.
Yeah.
That shit was driving me crazy, yeah. It's fucking June.
And
I'm getting appointments for July, August, September, October. Like, and it's not like I'll get one every now and then for these later months. Nigga, this shit was like every 10 minutes. Turn that shit off. It was driving me crazy.
Why you ain't just turn notifications?
They are off. I just got tired of seeing that my life was being controlled for the next 3 months.
Because I definitely would be.
I already have
that
anxiety.
Book like 5 appointments.
Yeah, I already have anxiety thinking about that shit. Like, yo, I know what I'm doing from now till October 17th.
You can't have nothing go wrong with you because you got shit to do.
And then I have to deal with the stress if I actually get tired and I'm having a day and I need to go home. I got to look at the stress of canceling all these motherfuckers. Meanwhile, each time I say cancel, I say ching, 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 ching,
Right.
ching. I'm adding the money that I'm about to fucking lose. And then I got to deal with the stress of fitting these motherfuckers back in a timely fashion.
You have off
Nope.
days though, right?
Huh?
You have off days, right?
Sometimes. I was supposed to be off today, Steve. How you like Steven's haircut? It's a drug, yo. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. Like,
But
when
the
your
decent
mindset.
part, ooh.
Fuck my life. There was a lot of weed left in there. There was a lot of weed left in there.
That's what
Damn.
anger do to you.
Yeah, man, this is bullshit.
I
Sorry.
don't know. In my line of work, if I was booked up to October 17th, I'd be happy.
All right.
And comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Real comfortable.
Because you can spend your job, you can spend it with nobody.
Sometimes.
You don't have to deal with multiple personalities all day. It is 10 to 15 different personalities I gotta deal with every day. 10 to 15 people every day. If they decide to talk, it's typically a problem. 10 to 15 people a day, I gotta talk to you about how my schedule is. The crazy thing is, I think they think it stresses them out more than me. Because now I have to have this conversation continuously. I have it like 3 to 5 times a day out of those 10 to 15 people, honestly. And then it's just that person that drove the 7-Eleven across the street and said, "Let me pull up on Corey real quick."
Mhm.
Yo, what's up with your schedule, nigga? I'm trying to get in. All right. I'm end up here on my off day now because I'm trying to. It's so much.
Accommodate.
Yeah, it's so. I try to accommodate as many people as possible, but then the hustler in me said, "Nigga, that's a lot of bread you letting leave. Fuck it, just come in for a couple hours." Shit is sickening.
That's how you end up being here every day.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, I don't need like to keep on talking about this shit, but I got one fucking leg, my nigga. Like, and I worked 6 days last week. Not 6 like half days, nigga. I worked 6 real days last week. And it's looking like I'm gonna do the same thing this week because I'm supposed to be off tomorrow too. And don't know how that's gonna work out.
Sounds like you're gonna be
Yeah. I gotta have snacks.
He said that too. You want to have snacks?
Yeah,
That's what you said.
gotta have snacks. And like it's they keep going on. Like it's a lot, yeah. You can spend like you can go put somebody's whole heating and air conditioning system in, and they might offer you some water every so often, but they probably might leave you the fuck alone most of the time while you doing that shit because I don't want to smell it.
Sometimes when I do, I don't really like doing service work because you into my house, and sometimes they do want to come talk to you.
Yeah.
And I feel you. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Even if they not saying nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's just, and they don't, and you might not understand it, but when you might understand when you doing your job and you trying to figure it out, you really don't fucking want to talk.
Mm-mm.
Like, especially
even
if
you haven't figured out, you don't.
yeah, talk. But especially if you don't,
right?
And you really trying to figure this shit out, and they might see, or it might seem like you might be taking a little long. And hey, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, get the fuck out my face,
right?
Get out of here for real. Like, you're not helping.
And then let me just make matters worse, right? At this moment, while you're frustrated, you've been on your feet for about 7 hours already. You had about 10 clients already. And this client that you're already frustrated with wants to talk. But the problem with the conversation is not only the fact that you want to talk while you trying to fucking focus, the conversation is the same one you had 3 times already today. For real, they like, yo, I remember when the Ravens lost that playoff game, yo.
God.
We talked about the Ravens
for
a month.
Yes.
A month. Every day. At some point, somebody was going to come in and say, "You see that dumbass Ravens game?" And it's like, yeah, well, they should have did this and that. 5 times a day, 5 days a week for a month. I've had the same conversation 175 times by the month is over. No, I want to talk. I got my AirPods on. They was in here talking about something the other day. I had my client and shit. Luckily, it was a woman, so I got real close to her ear. I said, I'm going to turn my headphones on up real loud. If you need something, just wave or some shit. All the way up, man.
Blair.
Yes, you just get tired of hearing the same. And y'all be in the back. I know y'all get tired of that shit. Y'all get tired of hearing it. You know how many times I get tired of saying, yeah, the Ravens should do whatever. Yeah, I saw that shit. I thought it was stupid. 19 times a week. Yo, it just happens so often. I'll be like, yo, I ain't trying to be a dick or nothing, yo, but I don't want to talk about this shit no more. I'm sorry. So what you think about? I don't think shit about it. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what's going on no more. Don't even care. But you gotta act like it to a certain extent.
You ever say, I don't care? Like mid-conversation, like, I don't really care.
I have. Like, yeah, I don't
and then
really
I start laughing.
I've done that before, yeah.
Like, I don't watch that. I don't care.
And it'd be the funniest thing, like, it's like, yo, I feel like in certain clients' brain is like, I know they can't understand it from outside of things, but some of them have this aura about them that you survive strictly off of them. Like I survive off of one client. Why do you expect the most specialist of treatments? Like, yo, some people it be so mind-boggling to me because everybody say the same thing.
What they say, Corey?
Oh, not me though. You gonna answer the phone for me? No, I'm not. Are you gonna find a way to fit me in? No, I'm not. That shit is stressful, yo.
People like to stress people out. No respect.
And
No
it
respect
like my
whatsoever.
job is already redundant. Fade, 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 regular, fade, mohawk, fade, 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 fade. My job is already quite redundant. Yeah, like the work alone can be redundant sometimes. That's why I get so happy when I get to do wild designs and color and shit.
Yep.
I be happy as a son bitch. Whether I post it or not, I'm having fun with that motherfucker. I'm figuring some shit out. Yo, I love what I do for a living, man.
I thought about that yesterday.
Like my job can already be redundant. But why the conversations gotta be too? Yo.
Because everybody tuned into the same bullshit.
Yeah. And it's like I should be too.
That should be your next shirt. Then.
What?
We've already talked about it. There you go, right there.
Like I've heard it all before.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That nigga know. Before you even ask.
I'll be so ill. And
that, like, before you even ask, that.
I be it'd be like this wild mix of fire and laughter going on inside of me sometimes. Yeah. Cause it's like, here you go with this shit again. And it's like, I knew this was coming.
Right.
Like it's a wild combination. Yeah, I be feeling so crazy sometimes. I'm like, I'm smiling about this shit, but I'm so fucking annoyed. I just talked about this. And I knew I was gonna have to have this conversation
Why
again.
you putting that on?
I don't know.
You just felt like you needed to do something?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But like, I wanna have this conversation again. This client
What's
gonna
up,
feel like they're
Steve?
more
What?
special than the last client.
I was just gonna ask how long it was off the top.
All right.
Shoot.
What else is new?
How long y'all think we gonna have to wear masks?
Forever.
Probably forever.
Forever.
And you gotta wear it when you go in the establishments.
I don't know. It would be nice if it ended soon. Only because I get hot.
Oh yeah.
It'd be hard to breathe with the mask on.
Not mine so much. I just get hot.
I be on fucking fire in here. Yeah, I be sweating so hard, yo, it's disgusting.
And then, like, when you ain't taking proper breaks or hydrating properly or eating enough, like, it just makes the shit even worse.
And your clients gotta wear masks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. It's difficult.
Yeah.
I let mine take the mask off, but I don't be wanting to talk. Like
Well,
be quiet a little
gotta
bit.
take the mask off when you get to their beard and shit.
Yeah. Like for grown, yeah. For men, it's tough. But like even with kids with sideburns and shit, I can move the thing real quick and just hit that.
Even
And most
in a
women,
way, though.
yeah,
When
most
you tryna
women can
blow
keep theirs
dry
on.
and all that other shit, I keep popping it off their ears, so it keeps flying off their face anyway.
I didn't cut a couple of them off. I could try to get that line around the edge. Oh shit, my bad. Whole thing just dropped on their chest. My bad. I didn't cut a couple of them shit.
Well,
So
you pull it and it pop back and then it pop. Not on purpose, but
I know another one for me is when I feel like I'm pulling their whole fucking face.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on what kind of mask they got, like the strings won't be as stretchy.
Hurting.
Yeah. That one when I was wearing tearing the back of my ears up, shit was hurting.
It's not that bad in the beginning. It was worse.
Wearing the mask.
Yeah.
It was. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was hard to get used to. Yeah.
One way or another.
One way or another. I charged this motherfucker before I came in here.
That's the THC pen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had one. I didn't like that shit. I got one. As a matter of fact.
It serves its purpose.
One working for me.
Damn, for real?
Nah.
What the hell you did? Maybe somebody gave you some CBD and not real.
No, it was from them. It was medicinal.
They got medicinal just CBD too.
No, it was THC. I saw.
Oh, all right.
Nah, they got all this shit labeled.
Yeah.
It's like it was like
It
a
wasn't
buzz.
a high percenter.
Yeah, it was. It was just like a buzz though. Like it wasn't the same type of high. It wasn't the same type of feel.
Oh. So Mars wasn't enough, nigga. You trying to hit Pluto.
No, it wasn't even
That's
buzz. It was just like
You said it was a buzz?
Outside of Earth.
it was on Earth.
Maybe skydiving at the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're still way more seasoned, smoking than I am. Way more seasoned.
And that's probably what it is too.
Yeah. Like when you say like I'm cool with you. I can smoke two.
A day.
No, like in one sitting. I can do that.
But one time a day.
See what I mean? Yeah, nigga, like that's like if I'll probably have one during the daytime. But I might have broke that up. Like I might have smoked half before I came to work and the other half on my lunch break. And then I smoke more when I get home. But see, like the way you looking at me right now, that's breakfast. Like that's my morning shit smoke. See? No, it's like you're way more seasoned than I.
Yeah, I used to work out of town. Like I used to work in like DC and Virginia every day. So at minimum, I had like an hour and 15-minute ride at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I would have to be at these places like 5 or 6.
So how many did you have pre-rolled for yourself when you got in the car? 3.
See what back then I didn't even used to take weed with me. But I would smoke on the way there. Like so I would just roll up and then leave out the house. Smoke.
Bro, how many?
Just one.
Okay.
I never used to take weed with me or blunts with me.
All right.
Like in the work truck and shit. Not then. Not then. I did. But I would smoke in the morning on the way to work. Smoke when I got home from work. And then smoke again. You know what I mean? Later on.
You said smoke on your way to work, smoke when you get home from work, then later on smoke again.
So that's 3 times a day.
That's 3 blunts. You only smoke one each time.
Unless it's some trash.
Okay.
I got some shit that I was telling you about that last time.
Mm.
I probably went through the whole 5-pack of backwoods in like the later part of the day. Like
that's a lot, yo. Yeah, that's a lot. That is horrible.
It never really.
That is horrible marijuana, yo.
Yeah, trash.
Oh my god, I'd be so stressed out. They don't understand the motherfucking medicinal purpose of marijuana. Yeah, of course I want to be high, but I also don't want to think that much about shit. I want my brain cleared for a little while. I'm not one of those overthinkers when I'm high. I don't be want to think about shit too much.
Yeah. I honestly say I like myself better when I'm sober.
I can't say that.
Why you say that?
That's what's up though.
Cause when I'm high, I'm in my head too much. Like you see, like you used to tell me don't smoke before you.
Yeah.
I won't say shit, but I be thinking everything. Thinking shit, but don't say nothing. And But for real, like, I swear to God, like, I see this shit jokingly, but it's true. Like, yeah, I was high for like a decade. Like, you gotta think, yo, smoking 3 times a day, you're always
high
at some level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that shit for like a decade. I have like a decade. So when I started like not smoking for like a couple of days, like that was a real cool person, yo. I be feeling cool, yo. But I like to smoke at this point. It's just like shit just.
I get that though. Like I've thought about that recently too, like my sober self and my not sober self. I'm angry a lot more when I'm not under the influence.
You're not under the influence.
I'm an extremely angry person.
You're just easily agitated.
All right.
That's true though.
I'm still easily. I'm a very angry person.
That's true.
I got mad the other day because they lost somebody. They couldn't find the key to open the fucking toilet paper dispenser thing.
I already knew you was mad.
I was already mad.
Mm-hmm.
But when they said that shit, I'm like, what? I fuck gonna change what? Yo, I was mad as shit for like 4 hours. Like I was on fire, yo. And then I smoked. But no, actually, and then I found my pen. And I guess I smoked. And I was so much more calm. I ain't give a fuck about that dispenser. Ain't like we got a toilet paper. Ain't like we can't, when them niggas come deliver the shit again, they can't just say, hey man, give me a key. It's like I was just mad that it happened versus how easy the fix of it really is. I knew it was an easy fix, but it was annoying as fuck.
Right, because like
I was already mad.
Where the fuck could the key have gone?
Yeah, I was like, I was already mad because I woke up without my leg. That shit just happens, nigga. PTSD is real.
Yeah.
That shit just happens. I'm pissed off. Why? Because I gotta jump in a fucking shower and stand there on one leg. It's not fun. I'm already mad when I get here. Then that one little thing is a fucking thing to open up the paper towels.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? If it ain't one thing, it's a fucking another. I was mad as shit, yeah. And then I smoked.
I wasn't even making eye contact with your ass.
Yo, and then I smoked. And all my problems went away. I was probably irritated with myself because I was so irritated earlier about this stupid shit. Like, nigga, you woke up the same way you did the last 700 plus days. Nigga, you know. People lose little shit all the time. Nigga, you know. And you can just get another one. I didn't lose my car. Like, that would stress me the fuck out if I had to say, Corey, damn, nigga, you gotta buy a new car today. Like, that might be a little stressful. But a fucking key to open your paper towel dispenser, nigga? I was mad as shit. Nah, I prefer to be high. Have fun with yourself, sober. Fuck this shit, nigga. Fuck this shit, nigga. I'm so angry when I'm sober, yeah. And the other thing I was mad about is I ain't getting no ass the night before. I was balling, nigga. I was mad as shit. I ain't get no ass. I still got one leg, and they just fucking losing shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, so that was that comment. It just little shit just keep happening.
Yeah.
I said, what's wrong with you, y'all? Shit just keep happening. I'm like, but it's okay. It's just something small. Yeah, but shit just keep happening.
Yo, I was so frustrated already, nigga. I'm like, why did he lose? I legit almost cried, yeah. I went outside, nigga. I was damn near having a panic attack. I had to go out this bitch and breathe, nigga. I was mad.
I already knew what the hell was wrong, so I knew too, but I just was like, you good?
Man, fuck being sober. Yes.
Yeah, everybody knows that motherfucker mad. But the worst part is you being mad at yourself for being mad at dumb shit.
That's
That
normally
just
how.
makes it worse.
That's not shit. That's normally how my next
You know
day
you got water
goes.
over there.
Hell yeah. I forgot.
I'm still tripping off the snack bag.
Just, would you like some?
What you got your M&M's and your Doritos?
No, I got donuts. What the fuck? I got donuts. These little blueberry donuts, good as shit.
That even better when you
I'm about to say, you're probably spectacular right now.
Yeah, let's find out.
We didn't even talk about everything you wanted to
I
talk
don't
about.
even remember what the fuck we were supposed to talk about.
donuts.
Yeah, fucking
By the way.
take the donut.
No.
Okay.
You like, that's my last offer.
It is. I'm gonna stop coughing soon.
So what's been going on?
Nothing, Steve. I ain't got nothing going on. For real.
There's something going on.
What's
Shit.
going on?
Can't breathe.
Oh, yeah, you can't breathe.
Yeah, it's all good. We stop breathing every day, B.
That don't mean it's good.
Not at all.
I say no shit like that right now. Okay.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's true.
Yo, what the hell was we talking about earlier? That would have been a good whatever, you know. I don't remember so. We was having whole conversations before.
We would.
You
That's why I was trying to tell
you.
y'all be quiet. But no, we was talking about the black drama, black business drama, some shit like that.
Oh yeah. Why does the whole black empowerment business ownership support black shit? Why does it have to have so much drama involved? Like,
Because people customer service ain't this. They customer service ain't that.
A small group of people makes it bad for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us don't give each other the same consideration that we would give to white businesses. It's like the shit you come here or you would complain to a black business about, you would never take to Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna tell Gucci, well, I'm 15 minutes late, but their store closed at 8. They're not waiting for your black ass for 15 minutes for you to buy. When the store closed, the store closed. But you want me to wait for you for 15 minutes because you're running late.
Whoa, they asked Gucci for
A
a discount.
Right. When have you ever seen Gucci giving a sale?
that discount shit got stopped. That's bad for business.
It is.
Discounts?
Yeah.
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 Especially when it's just not one person asking for a discount. Like
Right.
the person who gets the discount will refer somebody who wants a discount.
Yep. Telling you my own.
Yeah.
Telling you my family, guys.
Yeah. It's like that's why I said I'm done with like friends.
I'm glad.
I mean not friends, you know, friends.
I'm glad I don't have too many of my close friends come to me. Now they used to, but you know, shit happened, and yeah, we just had to sever those ties. So yeah, they not that they can't, but they just don't, and that's how I prefer it. Because you want to come when you want to, or you just want to do what you want to do, and I don't have time for that. But even still, the people that's not the friends, people that are just friends, they still think, you know, they can, oh, I can be 15 minutes late because
I'm
your
me.
friend. It's like, nah, now I gotta start charging you a late fee because you're being disrespectful.
So what would it take for you to just stop doing your friends, like doing business with friends?
I had before. And normally it's just always some drama, unnecessary drama, and I just don't be wanting to deal with it. So I stop answering my phone, or I block you.
I don't really do much. Well, I'm
I do a
lying.
lot of blocking.
That shit is cool.
Blocking.
Yeah.
I block a lot.
I only used to block you.
I block a lot of people. I block everybody. For anything.
I blocked a few people in my day. It's okay.
You can always take
You
them
know, they
off.
get around that shit if they got iPhone.
Oh,
I don't care.
FaceTime audio.
really?
For real.
I blocked somebody that they FaceTime audio. I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
don't even really know what that is and why that's an option. Like, what's the difference?
I don't know.
I know you can.
I guess that's more.
Internet.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I guess that's more of the Wi-Fi.
Phone services off.
Mm-hmm.
Like they pay your bill and shit. You got Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. I don't like FaceTime. Period. I don't. I hate it, especially because people abuse it.
I have mixed feelings about it.
I think it's for families. I don't really.
Well, if it's for families, why random people always want to hit your phone on FaceTime?
No, I don't. What? No. Not my phone. Only people that hit me is I would only FaceTime like my son.
No, it'd be people I ain't never had a conversation with on the phone regularly with, and they FaceTime.
I've had that happen. I've been looking
And
at
I
it.
don't
I've been looking at
like
it and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It is. So I answered with the phone to the ceiling. Who's this? Until I see the face. And I'll be like, oh, all right. Because I don't save numbers neither.
At all.
Not really. If you haven't been, then you don't get saved.
So how many? I mean, like, so you don't have any contacts?
No, I got a lot of contacts, but I just don't be saving numbers no more.
You're the only other person I knew that didn't save contacts. Big time.
Real
bro.
big.
Big time.
Yeah.
And the nigga, yo, it was impressive though, because he knew every know
number.
your number, but you know,
Like, you know
could
that number
see.
is familiar.
Yeah,
So it's like
and he would never fuck up. Like I had a personal phone and a work phone, and yo called on the both of them quick, like, and everybody, it's impressive, but even it didn't make sense for his purpose. I just tell him that.
I'm fickle.
Why,
People are fickle. I don't know if I'm gonna like you enough to stick around. There's no point in me making unnecessary space
it's
in my
better
phone.
to store the number though.
No, I know the annoying numbers, and I'm not storing them. Or the numbers of people who are not permanent. Then they're not getting saved.
I don't forget. I can't stand that shit. That opening I said I just had gone. When I said somebody canceled on August 6th, go get that shit. Somebody just took that shit. Wasn't even an hour ago, Steven.
See, like Steven's birthday, August 30th. So I guess I better start looking the book down, huh?
Yeah, ain't nothing in the book, but go ahead.
See, look.
Oh,
Sorry, yo. Sorry, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what to do.
You gotta open up a subscription service, yo. You gotta charge more. You gotta work out towards this more.
But how is the subscription service going to benefit you if your life is not on a set schedule?
Ooh.
I'm asking you. Yeah.
I can get my life on a set schedule. It's just you can't. I can't set a schedule.
Why?
I
I mean, you could have. You just wait to the last minute. So if you always wait until the last minute, how can you even keep up with a subscription schedule?
What I'm saying is, it's not like, all right, bam. What I'm saying with the subscription is, it would be like, I would see Corey every other Thursday, 4:15 p.m. I can stick by that every other Thursday.
That's what you said.
No, if it's every other Thursday, I can stick by that. But it can't be, all right, I got an appointment August the 6th at 2:30, then I got another one August the 14th at 5:30. Then I got another one August the 25th. Like, how the fuck? Come on, for real.
Why would you
How the
ask
fuck
for your
about-
calendar?
My life don't work like that. If I get a job, I'm not
But
thinking.
you get a job,
oh,
how you
shit,
gonna
August
mix
3rd.
deal with the set schedule?
Because I know it's every other Thursday. It's just set. It's not like three random ass
Book it yourself and it'll be
you
set.
do you get what I'm saying?
I get what
Like,
you're
Yeah, I get it. It's the
and then it's not
consistency
even
of
like
it. It's
any
not.
dates that mattered. It's not even like the dates or time matter to you. It's whoever was available. So sometimes it don't even be a day I have my son, but it's the
Yeah.
only thing available. So it might come up and I'm like, oh shit, I ain't got it. Boy. Fuck yeah. For real, like, but that's how it be. But if it was every other Thursday, that 4:15,
So you just need
I think everybody the consistency. But
I just want
I
to
mean,
get my
well, not
haircut
every
every
no.
2 weeks,
Let me
every
take
other
that back.
week.
Not
It don't matter what
everybody.
day. It don't matter what time.
That's because you're
I'm
right
working
here,
out. But even when I
You're right
wasn't
here.
right here,
and you.
She makes
I
appointments.
makes
Yeah.
my appointment.
She works 20 feet
don't
away
have
from
no
me and she
kids.
makes appointments.
You
It
can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you
matter.
want. Whatever the fuck you
It
want.
doesn't matter.
It do better.
It doesn't. I have other shit to do.
We
It
got-
don't involve kids.
That
Kids,
involves
you cannot have
things.
some shit to do, but you still can't do shit.
yeah.
Because you got kids.
Right. Right.
Like, hell yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Every other Thursday can be everybody can be with that. I can tell his mother like, look, every other Thursday, all right, so you got this Thursday. But when it's like 3 random ass dates like that don't even make sense, but it's what you could get. Like, it's what you can get.
It's
Like,
just throwing your life off.
it ain't throwing my life off. It's fucking my son here.
It's a Tuesday one week, a Friday the next week.
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna lie, I do try to stick with like one of those days. Normally, I get my haircut like on a Tuesday or Friday. Even the beginning of the week or the end of
yo, you must book. Your
And I
shit,
can
like,
say the
months in advance.
And I can say the same thing over and over again. Yeah, it frustrates me way more than you.
But that's what I'm saying. If you had a subscription service, you'd be off Friday, Saturday. Anybody that wanted to cut outside the subscription gonna have to pay a very handsome premium.
This girl I follow got that too. She said it's $50 extra.
Yeah, like
To
you
the
gotta
price
make it,
that
you
you
gotta make
already
it so
paying.
stupid that like you really want to say no, but you'll pay
If you
this.
pay it.
But no, nigga, I'm off. But if you pay, I could. But you got the subscription service.
He never been on the subscription service.
Because I'm telling you, it'll make your life easy.
And he can afford it.
Your
That's the funniest part about it.
Yeah, it's affordable.
See, this is one of a thing I was talking about.
You
I
shouldn't
was-
be fucking with nobody that can't afford it.
No, but listen,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying. But you said make the number so stupid. Like, I'm just not gonna say, all right, 3 haircuts a month and say 30, 30, 30.
Well,
No,
no,
I'm
you're talking
saying
about
now I
the
gotta say,
people who outside of the subscription. You make those numbers so
Yeah.
stupid.
oh, make those numbers
That-
so stupid.
yeah,
It forces
that-
them to pay a subscription.
Or
No.
just don't let you have your day off.
Yeah.
Because your schedule, you're not even gonna have a schedule that people can access. Your shit gonna be booked. You have a set. You do the same people every month. It revolves.
That would be wild.
Not
Like,
every
you would have to
month.
literally redo everything and then pick the same. Like, how would that even work? If you have over
That
1,000 people in your database, what you only picking like 40 people that
If
you're
you
going
have a-
80 people that you're going to see regularly every 2 weeks. Like, they just alternating weeks.
That'll fuck up the whole every client think they're so special theory
Yeah.
too, wouldn't it? Like,
Well,
damn.
no, because those 80 clients are going to think they pretty damn special.
No, I'm just saying. Because no, I'm talking about for the ones that don't make that cut.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
if you
Like,
have
oh shit, I thought
1,000 clients and you can't cut 1,000 people in this subscription service, then that means that you have a lot of customers that are dissatisfied or not even.
Can I be
Everybody
honest?
ain't gonna make the cut. Everybody ain't gonna make the cut.
Can I be honest?
It's
Right.
impossible.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't hear nothing you said after you cut 1,000 people.
Right, because that's a high.
That number fucked me up, and I was hoping it was
That's what she
hypothetical.
said.
No. Well, no, that was the first number I said.
Yeah.
Well, you said
No, I
1,000
said
in your
1,000 in
database.
the database,
Yeah.
not just.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
these,
Nah, I'm
this
not-
don't mean that these people he cut regular. These are people who could have scheduled an appointment in the history of him having
Yeah.
the
Half
book
the people I don't
online
even know.
service.
See, they getting in the way. People like that are getting in the way of people like me and other people that just need to book appointments.
Steven said he's a premium booker and he would like to be treated as
I'm
such.
not-
Right.
Listen, I'm not complaining. I'm just,
I
I
don't
ain't
even
trying
know
to
how
tell
to-
you to do with your business. It sound like I am.
Yes,
But
it
I'm
does.
not.
It does. It truly does.
I promise I'm not. It was just an idea I had.
I mean, ideally, it would cut down on the riffraff.
be
It would,
profitable.
you would
That's what I
be
saw.
able to tailor your move to the people who you are seeing because you know that these are the people and there ain't no other outliers
Mm.
that you're not sure about what you're gonna get.
You know where I got it from? I've been subscribing to a lot of like office software.
Mm.
Like I got Adobe. You got Adobe, like the paid version of Adobe Acrobat.
Yeah. I don't really know how to work it much though.
I got that. I got Adobe Photoshop that I pay for. I got the website shit. I just subscribe to a whole bunch of shit, and that's where I really got it from. You know how they have it broke down the way it's like you can get a haircut right now for $50, but if you subscribe,
yeah.
it's only $35. You know what I mean? You always gonna have people that are still just gonna want the cut right now, and they gonna pay the $50. But the people that's getting a cut every Thursday at $4.45.
So how was that bringing him more money? That's
Especially if they
consistent.
paying $35.
Because the 35
That only
is the
sounds
40.
like $70 versus
No,
$100.
no, the 35 is the 40. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-mm, now you lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me.
Hallelujah. The 30,
When you chop 50 down to 35, you
Right, that's
completely
a
lost me.
$15
That's a $15 loss.
no. So if you say if you
Yeah,
bring it
it's
down
a
like
$30.
all right,
It's a $30 loss.
no,
if
if
I
you
add
bring
it
it
all
down,
together.
whatever you charging now, if you break it down like all right, we're gonna have a subscription service. You can
I don't know
subscribe
why that made me laugh every time
for
he said
1
that.
year. Let you subscribe for 1 year, and you gonna get your hair cut every other Thursday at 4:45 p.m. And it's gonna equal out to whatever you charge now times 2. Pretty much, it's 2 times a month. You'll work it out for the months with at the extra week, whatever the fuck it is. But you know what I'm saying?
That sounds
So,
like too much.
No, listen, it's the same money that you're making now. But then there's the people who aren't subscribed that just need a haircut. They're gonna pay more.
Where the hell they gonna fit in at if he got all these
His
subscribers?
days off.
Who was saying he wanted to work on his days
He's
off?
already working on his days off. And he's not charging the premium price. That's where the money comes in because there's always you're never gonna get a fucking day off. You know? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
But you can
there you
tailor
have
it
You gonna
You
be
can-
tired
look.
all your fucking life?
No.
Get used to it. Yes.
because ultimately you can price people out. You can price a
Well,
motherfucker out.
yeah.
So whereas now I'm charging $100. And how many motherfuckers really want
Okay.
to step up and pay $100 to get your hair cut?
So are
And
you
if
going to
it
get?
is, I'm coming.
Are you going to get
You know
Steven
what I'm saying?
cut on my off days?
I'm a subscribe.
To my off days?
No, I'm
He's
subscribed to
saying
the
that
service.
your regular days, your regular working days, are your subscription days.
Right.
The days I make the less money.
No, the days you make the money you make now.
I don't want to make the money I make now. Why am I changing my whole life to not make more money?
I'm gonna make more money.
I sound like I'm just going to
He's
balance out.
not gonna make more money. It's just gonna balance out.
It
Not
sounds
gonna
like I'm going to be
balance
losing
out.
money
It
on my
is.
working days, and then the money that I make on my off days
He's
will
gonna get
balance it
He's
out.
gonna get a couple extra dollars on his off days. That's it, because that's the increased price days. But other than that, it's the same money. Sound like a paycheck to me. It's set.
Because it's always what I'm
That's what it
telling you.
sounds like.
What I'm telling you, and look, this is
I
you
actually
gotta
like the
look-
lack
look,
of security in my position.
You gotta look into it because
I don't want to
big
make the same
businesses-
amount every day.
Subscription
No, just tier services. Like you
I
can get it.
tier.
You can get it for this amount, guaranteed. If you pay every month, or you can just get it now. Understand? Like that's what I'm saying.
But see,
Some of the
my
shit I'm
understanding
using-
of a subscription service, especially based on
There's
in
a
this
discount
business,
somewhere in there.
there's a discount somewhere in there,
Yeah.
but it's more so of a thing like, all right, if you charging $50, right, you might do for $175 a month. You can get 3 haircuts locked in at this time, this day, monthly basis. It doesn't make sense to reconstruct the whole thing to make the same amount of money at
Right.
no area.
You're not making the same.
You said my
How
work
is-
days
how
was
is
right
it-
now,
How
you-
is it increased
right now-
profit, Steve?
Right now, what are your days off? Sunday, Monday?
Sunday.
Technically.
No, technically my off days according to my my online shit is Sunday, Friday, and Saturday.
3 days off.
Yeah, I can do that one.
So 4 days
Monday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm sorry. I work on Sunday.
off. Friday and Saturday?
Mhm.
That's some boss shit. A barber off on Friday and Saturday, that's some bullshit. But you work those days.
Sometimes.
You're here now.
Yeah.
On a Friday.
So basically, he's saying you should have upcharged today.
What I'm really saying is it would be a convenience to your customers and more money to you. And I ain't saying it because
How about the people that's already scheduled on my work days are already subscribed because they're already locked in for the next 2.5 months.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And then the folks
fair.
that's not on there are on my off days. So I can make the same amount of money that I already been making.
What?
Like you're just saying, like my subscription should be on my regular work days. Why not consider the people that are already locked in as something as part of the subscription? And people just pay me more on my days off.
Because your days
Why do I
off
have to
are regular-
reconstruct my whole thing?
Because your days off are regular days, right?
If I want them to be. I don't have to be in here if I want to today.
So the people that came in here today did not book on books.
No.
Did you?
No.
Because I couldn't.
You want to know why I do it this way?
You know what I'm saying?
I can decide whether I want to work or not 3 days out of the week. And if I want to work,
But you
Yeah,
will always be
but-
able to do that.
yeah. But here, no, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna just find me. I'm gonna get Brian. And we gonna do the subscription service.
All right, that's cool with me. I'll try to do a restoration service. I'll add that to the list. Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Nah, I don't know. It just seems like it'll make more money.
It don't, Steve.
I don't think so.
Y'all just not seeing. If I put it on
Your only issue is you don't have a consistent appointment. And technically, that's your fault.
nobody, unless you sit there. Listen, how many people can sit
Because
there?
if you wanted to, if it was available, if you
Not
booked
do it.
ahead of time,
The whole logic.
you could book every Thursday at 4:30.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I said if it was available. You snooze, you lose.
The whole
I
basis
try to
of the
do-
argument
say that and
was
try
to
to do that right now. I
basically
can't
make me work on my off days still.
No. I mean, you may have to, but what I'm saying is you can price it so that niggas not gonna come bother you on your off day. They
But
gonna
he could
subscribe.
still do that without the subscription.
But people going to do that anyway.
But you can't tailor it to the people that are trying to get a haircut
That's not the
or the regular. You can't.
Steve just wanted to benefit
I
him.
nitpicked the shit out. Listen, I nitpicked the shit out my schedule today. I said if I'm going to work today,
I'll cut
these people.
But that's the
I didn't
best
even make-
part.
I didn't even
It's
make my
your
mind
off
up that I
day
was
and
working
you can
today.
decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
You're all fucking point, bro.
And now I'm feeling like I don't want to work tomorrow,
So you
which
got
I'm
people that's
actually
supposed to-
scheduled to do,
You got
not
people-
work.
You got people that's supposed to come.
Supposed to or want to.
So now you call.
This is off day, so technically he's not calling out.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it ain't.
Motherfucker asks you work on your day off, and you say yeah.
What he might have said is, I might work Saturday. If I'm working Saturday, I'll hit you up.
Mm-hmm. That's typically how it goes. So when I wake up
I can't
Saturday,
even- look, I can't even book an appointment with you
What the fuck? Nigga, that's just the internet fucking up. That's what.
Fuck a motherfucker.
Your phone say it won't connect, nigga.
They're trying to get me to get a new phone so bad.
That's a beautiful
I got
problem
2
to have.
bars on the LTE network. How the fuck I can't book an appointment?
I got one.
See if you can book an appointment.
It ain't none.
Well, see if you can access. I could access the database. See, look, they trying to get a new phone. Bro. Who you with? And you with Sprint? I got the network.
I have a Verizon.
That's who I got. All right, look.
He not dog.
It's a
You better get on the waiting list.
on the 31st. Well, that's today.
And what they saying? The box where you
Cause that's today. Of course, ain't nothing available. The whole day over.
But I can't go nowhere else. I can't go to next.
You just don't know how to do it. See, look, Brittany ain't never called me and said, Corey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, look like it's an appointment on August 1st.
It's not.
When is August 1st?
Tomorrow.
Nope, it ain't.
You can't. It's only going to September.
So look now,
1st.
it's the beginning of August
It's
now.
only at September 1st. You can't book past September 1st today. August is
Yeah.
already booked. It's 30 days at a time.
All I'm trying to say is, how am I supposed to get my son a haircut?
See,
Spell it out.
we were talking about this shit for the last
Spell it out.
27 minutes, yo.
Spell it out.
They can't-
Okay, and go on the waiting list.
But hold up, pause. You see, I told you I know where my conversations are going. He said all that to say, when can I get my fucking son a haircut? I told you, all my conversations go like this.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
He
saying
went through
as
all that for the last
example.
27 minutes.
As an example, I'm a client. I've been a client for fucking how many years?
A lot of them.
And I can't book a fucking appointment because I didn't do it 3 months ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, Brittany. If we have the tier subscription service,
You introduce a tier subscription service when you get booked like that. See how that shit work out for you.
well, I don't know.
Yo, here's the thing, yo. All I do is show up and do my fucking job.
You gotta get another you.
I'm trying to. I've been trying to train the fuck out of these people.
There's a Rodney.
Yeah. That boy Chris, yeah.
There's a Rodney.
That motherfucker booked up too.
That means I'm a good teacher.
Chris will be
But I'm saying,
That means I told him to
because
put the boy
I
well.
have thought of that, like falling back on Chris when he was booked up. Motherfucker booked too. So you gotta get somebody that's only getting booked off of your overbook.
He is overbooked over my overbook. Or because of my overbook.
You gotta
No,
get
that's
another
true though. They
Yeah.
have somebody that's available to at least take walk-ins or people that.
That shit is hard to do.
one. That's
Yeah,
the key to
because
business,
y'all
yo.
only give out appointment only.
What's the key to business?
Keep replicating yourself.
I did it once.
You gotta keep doing it.
I'm working on it.
Then it get to a point where yourself ain't
I mean,
needed.
there is another option.
I'm working on it.
There is another option.
What the fuck? No?
There is another option.
Clean the schedule up. You do his booking.
What?
You find it. Don't add this. Don't even worry about it.
Yo, stop bringing that man
Yeah,
up.
like stop name dropping. But there is someone else available.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I ain't
Me?
name dropping.
You say you?
There is someone else in the shop who is available.
She cut right next to the left. Right on the left of me.
I don't know what you're talking about. So I gotta keep running back. I got it, but I ain't gonna name drop.
I'm just saying, they cut right to the left of me.
There is someone else available.
You know, Jeezy and Gucci
And getting better and better. It's no beef. It's squash.
They already did.
I'm the only one that caught that?
Jeezy and Gucci. They supposed to sit down.
Let me guess what's on the air live.
What the fuck is going on here?
Wait.
We be minding our own business. That's the first time I ever heard that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
That was another part of our conversation earlier.
But I don't know what you're talking about. And the fact that I've been getting my hair cut here, or my son's hair cut here, for a very long time and don't know who you're talking about. Obviously. Don't know who you're talking about.
I can't even argue with that no more. All right, yeah.
And look, I know who you're talking about, but you know why I don't know who you're talking about. So
Well, all right.
I don't know who you're
That
talking about.
sounds it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
Duplicating yourself.
I'm working on it.
It's hard to find people who want to work
It is.
I know.
or work at your capacity. So duplicating is tough.
It's tough because in learning that, like, I think I learned that the most with old boy. Everybody got their own intentions. Everybody got their own way of doing things. Nope, you can't expect people to see things how you see it, do it how you do it.
That's true.
I can. That's probably as vague as I can be, without giving away a lot of that information on here. You just can't. You can't place your expectations upon nobody else. Let them do what they do. It all reveals stuff. We'll see who made the most sense.
Getting back to the problem at hand. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a new client. In fact, I'm an existing client. Like, how am I supposed to put
A new client? You saying you're a new client?
I'm a client.
You said a new client. You've never sat in my chair before?
Me?
I'm asking. It sounds like you're trying to paint a picture.
Yeah, no, I've never sat in your chair. I ain't even got your phone number. All I got is your books. You gave me your books.
You could either wait for an opening or you can make me a nice offer. Money talks.
You booked up.
All right, and if your number high enough, I'll make arrangements.
You gotta put that on. You gotta make that an
Nobody
option.
wants to
No,
put that out there.
I'm not
because
putting
you
it
really
out
don't
there.
want to have to make special arrangements.
What you mean? We'll put it out there.
Because
You
I'll
really
make
don't
it
wanna
more.
have to
Yeah, I don't
do
really
that.
want to have to, but I will.
You already do.
Nobody wants to have to work
I don't
outside
have to.
of regular hours.
I'm doing it by choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop trying to see everything from like the people's champ and all that, like that, the people's voice type shit. Wanna know why? Because out of all this, your son got his hair cut on my off day. Why can't you just accept the fact that I cut your fucking son's
So
hair
basically
and
saying
stop
you come
worrying about
every
everybody
other
else?
Friday.
Mind your business.
Hold up.
Just mind your damn business, Steven.
I'm talking about my son, but
He's going to
I'm
get
not
his
really
fucking hair
talking
cut.
about
You
my
know it.
son. I'm just saying you have a demand.
It's not my problem. It's impossible to fill. It's not enough hours in the days. I don't have enough hands, nor enough energy. I've come to terms with, it's great. It's a fucking beautiful problem to have, but it's a fucking problem, man. And the stress that it causes to try to accommodate as many people as possible,
Right.
that shit is exhausting in its own.
And now with like the new strategy, it's even less possible to accommodate as many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
With also keeping safety precautions.
You know what that means.
I know. 2021.
I tried to avoid
because
it,
that's
people.
going to essentially
I tried. No, nigga.
I mean, no,
My
it
son
would
need his hair cut now. I go back and change it. No. Nah, for real though, that's what that means. Like,
Yeah, I am.
business. That's what it means.
2021 when the ball dropped, price go up. I guess you heard it here first if you decide to listen to this shit. Prices going up 2021 as soon as the ball drop. I changed my prices.
Hopefully
Some of y'all fall off.
Some of the people that shouldn't be there. Some people just getting their hair cut just to get it cut. Like my son needed a haircut. Like, fuck out of here for real, yo. Get out of here. You taking up booking speech.
That should stop.
For real, you taking up booking speech.
No, you can leave it. You can leave it. That's enough. But no, I was saying that's enough of that. Keep on that shit. Yeah, just come here to listen to the rest. It's all good. Beautiful problem, man. It's quite stressful, and I don't know, yeah. I feel like I'm painting that my own like Hollywood story in my head, yeah. Because it's always like the rise. I consistently look back at those times I was asleep on the bench, watching Netflix and shit, because I ain't have nothing to do. Like I think back about that shit, and then I think back to when I first started getting some movement. All right, cool. People starting to like these fucking haircuts. Cool. Then more people started liking it. More. It's like, hold up, cuz I can't do this shit. And then you try to do this shit for as long as possible.
I remember asking Corey on Bel Air Room, you ever thought about going to a booking service? No, I'm not doing that.
And then niggas started calling me 2 o'clock in the morning. I went on a booking service immediately. As soon as I woke up, I woke like the nigga texted me like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you can't be serious. Can't do this shit no more. Booking service. I set that shit up like over the next 3 days. Every chance I got, I sat down fucking with it. All right, we're gonna put this here, we're gonna put this here. Shit, got a haircut. As soon as I get another break, put this here. For the next 3 days, I worked on that shit. And like on that 4th day, I said, don't fucking call me no more. Y'all can schedule your appointments here. A lot of clients that I had was already asking me about it. Like, why don't you just do that?
I enjoy when I'm right.
So what?
I hope I get that same feeling when you start to see subscription service.
I ain't paying attention to Steve no more. I don't even want to no more.
Cause like, all right, this is for the top tier only.
Right.
Premium subscription.
Because the thing with Steve is he full of shit. He knows he's trying to get his son's haircut.
I keep saying I'm talking about me, but I'm not talking about me.
I know we're talking about your son.
No, I'm just saying like I'm talking about the person who needs a haircut.
It's impossible for me to cut everybody. You know? It's impossible.
No, but
I can't do it.
So what I'm trying to say is
my overflow for my off days are regular clients.
All right.
Not new ones. Now I gotta use my off days to cover that overage.
Listen,
let me put it to you like
that.
Then new people?
This subscription service hit. I want first dibs.
Let me put it to you like this.
If I can figure this shit out.
Gucci sells t-shirts.
So do I.
Now,
Take your time and go to cutsbykb.com. KUTZBYKB. Got new shirts.
Oh.
And I got some new shit coming soon too. But go buy the shit that's on there now. Thanks, Sid. What you say, Steve?
Gucci got t-shirts that start at like $600. They can't sell them to everybody, right?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're selling to a select group of people who $600 ain't shit to.
Yep.
I mean,
so
you have on my price.
You have a bunch of people stopping my son from getting his fucking haircut. You feel me? And you telling me on a sidebar that, yo, give me a number and I'll get you in there. I'm not talking about me, but I'm just saying, you feel me? Just start the subscription-based service off higher than what you're paying now. Then you're going to weed out all the people that shouldn't be stopping my son. You feel me?
But
like,
you want to know something?
You got to start becoming the Gucci. Gucci ain't trying to sell t-shirts to everybody. They ain't trying to be Ralph
I see
Lauren.
your point now.
You feel me? Ralph Lauren probably sell a lot more t-shirts than Gucci. We're making more money.
I'm raising my prices.
And you was wondering if it was another level.
Well, I'm still not understanding the whole subscription
I get it,
concept,
though.
but I am understanding that raising my prices is a good idea.
Let me ask you another question. Do you pay Booksy?
Yeah.
Bam. Get Booksy out the fucking way with this subscription-based service, because you straight give a nigga a day. Look, you got Friday. Every other Friday, 4:45.
That sounds like more work for me to do though.
Why? You got the calendar app on your phone. You put a nigga name in it and make a repeat reminder.
I don't have to do that for books.
But you pay Booksy.
It's worth $25.
$25.
I think it's worth every penny, nigga. I don't have to do
I
all
was
that
getting
shit.
sold for a second.
It was getting good
Yeah.
until it was like I still got to do work.
Either way.
Booksy takes. Damn, I guess I'm unplugging them, but it gives me the freedom to not work. It takes away a job as a hair care professional, nigga. We got about 4 or 5 jobs, nigga. We gotta take appointments.
Marketing.
yeah, we gotta take appointments. We gotta do the hair. We gotta shampoo the hair. We gotta do marketing. We gotta do advertising, and we gotta do all this shit. And we got
Policies and procedures.
inventory. We gotta do all this shit, and we only get paid for one of them motherfuckers, and that's the actual act of doing your fucking hair.
Financial advisor, banker.
So what Booksy does for me, nigga, so what Booksy did for going online, nigga, they took away a job, nigga. All I gotta do is cut your hair and take your money now, and market and promote, and all that other shit she was saying, inventory and all that other shit. It takes away a job for me. I think it's worth the money.
Yeah, because we really don't like having to talk to people too much. So we just go on it.
I don't want to go back and forth with
do your
niggas no
thing.
more, yo.
Just do your thing.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
I get why he's saying you wouldn't have to go back and forth, because these are going to be the top tier people. They already got their day, their time, and it's just that. And it's just going to be them. It ain't no other. There are no other people. It's not going to increase your profits. It's going to keep them.
It doesn't sound like it.
It's going to keep them the same.
Because you're going to charge more.
For the subscription? Oh,
But
okay.
eventually it's still going to be the same anyway.
So $150 for 2 haircuts a month. That sounds fair to me. All right, two haircuts and a shape up. $150 a month.
The only
2
thing is that's
haircuts.
like we were saying before. That's not really how subscription services work. Typically, like
2 haircuts for like $95, $99.
That's what it is already. Typically, I get the 10.
But
This
is what I'm saying.
I'm not sold. I'm hot.
Listen,
I'm ready to go.
So listen, is that for the people you cut? What, Tuesday, Thursday? What the fuck you?
I don't know, but I know one of them.
No days no more.
I just work
Tuesday
now
and Thursday,
and Sunday.
and then the people that come in on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, everybody.
So here's the thing, Steven.
he definitely don't work for money.
Yeah, that's the one day I'm absolutely
they
not
the people
working.
that's paying straight up $100 one time,
Did that today already.
but it's not known. It's not like the standard. Pretty soon you're gonna get probably.
But it's not astronomical either.
Fuck the subscription. Everybody just pay $100, and then you can do that. Except me.
I can do that now.
The subscription
See, now you asking for discounts.
Out of all the clients,
Yeah, man,
out
special-
of all the clients I had there, and I say I'm charging $100 a cut for no reason, I'm sure I can get at least 10 of them a week to pay me.
That's not more
I'm
than
gonna watch it.
It's not, but it will be the next week. Because guess what? What those clients are going to keep on doing for me, they're still going to keep on building my portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going to be more people that's going to want to sit in my chair. And guess what? They ain't going to know nothing about but the $100
You
to get
gotta
to me.
do it slowly. You can't start at $100.
Yes, I can.
You can do what you want.
I can do what I want.
You can't do that.
It's my business. I run it in the ground if I want to.
But then-
But I can. This is the reason why I'm a self-employed, I guess. If you put it to, I'm self-employed entrepreneur, per your definition earlier in the show.
What did you just say?
I said self-employed / entrepreneur.
Nah, you was off for
Per
a
your
while.
definition.
You made money.
No, but I'm saying like
You don't remember what the definition is.
he don't.
I I do remember.
But no, I'm saying like that
Who was?
because like I'll keep going. But ultimately, per your definition, it's my right. I have the choice.
Yeah,
I can charge what I feel like my services are worth, no matter what.
as a guest speaker.
And Gucci don't. Yo, if Gucci got that $600 shirt, they don't give a fuck if all you got is $4.99. If it ain't on sale, you ain't getting it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You just told me I need to rise to Gucci's level, right? Why not start at $100? Don't say no.
He just said not him.
Why not?
Nah, I said not.
So
that
ball drop
fast.
2021, $100 a pop.
Just send me a
I
tutorial.
mean, you could. It definitely will work. Because, like you said,
I'll keep promoting. I'll keep doing the rest of the jobs that my job
a lot of
entails.
other people doing that. Like, is that
Do I know ballers that charge $100 a cut? Yes.
if it ain't unknown, like I'm thinking it is?
When you consistent, the beautiful thing about social media is all you gotta do is be present. You ain't gotta say nothing fancy no more. Then all the niggas know you doing what you doing, they gonna want it. I get new followers every day, and if they decide to book me when I start charging $100 a cut, they're gonna book me. They already gonna know my price, and they gonna book me just because they want to see what the hype is about. When they get in my chair, see the hype is real, and I'm worth every penny. It can only get better from there. So all I need is 10.
Did you ever think, like in the beginning when you were starting out, where did you want to end up in the spectrum of business? Like, did you want to be affordable service or luxury service?
Luxury.
You always thought that way?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
graduated to that when I took that first class in New York. I graduated to the thought of how big of a business that this business can be.
Because I think
within
that
myself.
realization.
Yeah,
This
it took time.
Because no, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying, well, like in 2018, my whole thing was affordable. I want to be affordable, but I just do too much shit at this point to be affordable, and I don't want everybody to be able to afford me.
Yeah, I don't want people to fuck with me because I'm in a certain price range. I don't want them to fuck with me because I'm cheap. I don't want them to fuck with me because I'm available. I want them to fuck with me because this nigga is mean with them clippers and he's worth every fucking penny, and I'll pay him what the fuck he asked for. He's worth every penny.
Where you want your business to stand?
You raising prices to 100 a head, you gotta get the parent. Sorry. The parent gotta get something. Motherfucker actually paying 100. Like, what the fuck? Gift card.
Now, this is all hypothetical. I don't think I'm not gonna go to 100, but
Eventually it will be.
Yeah, because rule of thumb in the head business, if you book 80% of the time, you should go up on your prices.
And like I said,
Feed the supply and demand. I'm looking forward to losing customers. You wanna know why? Because every new customer coming in paying a higher price, regardless.
That's what businesses do, yo.
I know, that's why I'm doing it.
They hire new employees, they do the opposite.
I know, that's why I'm doing it. Look out for an email in November.
And pay less and get the old employees to train the new employees, and then slowly fire the old employees.
I've been doing it for years. Well, why? Because the difference is for me. Like when I went from $20 to $25 in lost clients. But I got new ones. When I did 8 months later, I went from $25 to $40.
I remember that.
I lost clients, nigga, but I kept gaining them. So at a certain point, like by rule of like the type of numbers I'm seeing, like even if I did raise my price to $100 a cut, like I'll be just fine. Because if I can book at least 10 people for that first week, I've done it once before. Like, I can tell social media to fuck up with some fire haircuts, and they want to say, "How can I get in this nigga chair?" At the rate you gotta promote yourself as far as social media is concerned, you gotta promote yourself to the extent where you're consistently attracting people's attention.
Yep.
You're consistently getting comments from fucking strangers.
Yep.
DMs in your request section from strangers that you all you gotta do is say yes. The money gonna keep coming at you. You wanna see my DM right now? Like when people feel like you worth that number, but if you want people to fuck with you because you worth it. You worth every penny, not because you affordable. You want to be worth every fucking penny, not I'd rather I go to him because he's cheaper. No. Everybody want Benzes but don't want to pay Mercedes money.
Right.
You think it's still a Honda? No, it's some different shit here.
I just want to say, I'm having a lit.
That's what's up. What's been so great in your week?
This new product. It's lit.
Oh shit, yeah. You can turn that shit up.
Okay.
I can't wait to have a new product. I want some new shit to
I
sell.
have another one.
Me too. Feel free, because I'm ready. I'm getting ready. I want
I
to go
don't have
home
none
now
right
soon.
now, so I don't. But I will have some my honey butter.
Well,
Put that shit on my feet.
you did?
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
No, but I had when I was at the old shop, somebody else used to put the oil on their feet. Like it's natural, so you can use it I wouldn't ride it, but you can put it anywhere. It got tea tree oil in it, so it might, tingle a little bit. But yeah, you can put it anywhere. But this shit been lit. Like I sold
You been selling the shit out of that.
15 bottles in a day and a half, 15 jars in a day and a half, 2 pre-orders. Like you said, a couple DMs like, hey, when are you getting some more?
Keep posting, nigga.
So yeah.
They don't like everything, but they watching this.
Yeah,
Later they
exactly.
gonna inquire.
And when you start watching them numbers, you feel better about yourself.
But I got a question.
What's up?
That retail money hit different, don't it?
You
That feel different,
You
don't
want
it?
to see my? What you want to see?
I don't
my
care
sweatshirt?
how much.
I want you to see it real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to
I'm
say.
not flexing.
When that retail money hit, it just feels different, nigga.
You do FBA?
No.
Good week. Extra.
Yeah, and that's just
Beautiful thing, yeah.
And I enjoy it.
Let me get in your pockets.
I'll never even sip the first one.
But that's the best part that I actually enjoy doing.
Yeah. And I was watching something about music. I forgot exactly what the fuck it was. Oh no. I was watching the DJ Khaled interview when he was on Drink Champs, right? And they was talking about, do you remember the part when they was talking about how crazy the music business is, but you gotta love it to stay in it? That's how I feel about what I do, yeah. I complain a lot. Well, mostly to y'all. Like, y'all know my gripes with this shit sometimes. And I mean, now I say it on the podcast sometimes because this is my free space. This is how I feel. I'm human. But not a day goes by that I genuinely don't want to do it. The reason why I've been working on my off days is because I know, I don't really want to be away from my Clippers too much. It's the cheapest. It's actually the best form of my therapy. All the rest of my forms of therapy cost me money, nigga. That therapist lady I talked to cost a couple of hours, nigga. The gun range costs a couple of hours, nigga. If I decide to break some shit and I have to replace it, nigga, that's a couple of hours, nigga. But this therapy here, nigga, it pays me well. I get to clear my head, make a couple of hours, talk some shit. It's beautiful. But sometimes the motherfuckers just get on my nerves.
You brought something? You brought that?
Recently? No. Yeah. Right before the COVID. Well, right before they were shutting niggas down. Nah, I bought an assault rifle. Hey, y'all, 15. Me neither. I tried to take it. I tried to take it to the range last time I went, but that dumbass range I was in wouldn't let me shoot in there. Apparently, it was too powerful for their range. And I haven't been to another range
Was it the
yet.
spot out 43?
Nah, that's the one I need to go to. They say that I can use it there. But I ain't get to shoot it yet. I bought the bitch.
I had a shotgun for 10 years before I shot.
For real.
I brought it on my 18th birthday just because I wanted to.
And you could.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't shoot it until like New Year's. I was like 29 or something.
The excitement goes away quickly. Like I was
Yeah.
excited. I was all excited when I got it. Damn, it's fucked up. The gun range ain't open. Now I just, it's in there.
I do want to start shooting now. I feel like it's a necessity now. Like,
Let's go to the range, nigga.
yeah, I'm with it.
I'm with
That's
it.
why I jumped to this subject.
Yeah.
I heard you say that because that's the next move. I'm tired of seeing the stuff I see on my timeline with niggas getting guns pulled on just because they black and shit.
That shit is annoying, yo. I'm missing even more of that shit, yo. I came to realization lately that, like, when I get on, like, social media, I ain't that much of a scroller no more.
Yeah, I might do it for a little bit.
I be
and then,
like,
throw my phone to the side.
Yeah, I realize it's about 3 to 5 swipes, and it's over.
Yeah. And honestly, I'd rather read those introvert posts than see
I'd
other
rather
people's
watch the
stuff.
stories.
Well, yeah, but I only watch about 5 stories and then I'm done.
Yeah, because you always
I don't
run into
really
that
care
person.
about what they doing.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot. Like, I'm like, I say like, ain't she doing that again? Swipe. She always doing swipe. Ooh, cheeks. Swipe. like, and it's like, and people do stuff, and I'm like, why the fuck do you think I need to know that? And then I started to question my own stuff and my own shit that I be posting. Like, let me just post mostly haircuts.
Yeah, I just started utilizing my personal page for my business purposes. And at first, I kept them separate.
More followers or
It's
whatever.
like, fuck it. Y'all need to know this shit because I'm trying to get rich without standing behind the shit.
I just made a
all
business
day.
page.
That's what's up, yo. Why ain't following
Right,
me, yo?
I ain't did nothing with it.
So,
I just made it the other night. I was drinking.
I just shared you, you know. Hey, you need to
Actually, I did too.
You made a business
$1
page?
million.
I was probably high.
Yeah.
I was probably high when I did it. But
Well,
I
you
did
don't
make a
really
Millennials Cuts
post
page.
Personal stuff.
No, I made a Millennials Cuts page.
Oh, so you can just like put everybody random stuff.
Yeah. But I couldn't fit the logo in there. And I didn't know what to do because I didn't know what picture to put in the thing.
Not to like stop you from doing what you're doing, but you're gonna want to hire somebody to take care of it. You're not gonna want to manage that.
Hell no, because when them notifications start coming in,
You're not gonna want. We tried that. Well, the last place I was at. And
I mean, I didn't say I was gonna be active on that
No, I'm just
motherfucker. I was
saying,
gonna
like-
just post the pictures and shit and make sure all y'all contact information was on that shit so you can go to y'all own pages.
That's cool.
I was gonna make that in like a. I was
But you're
answering
still
that.
gonna have to manage it, like poke.
I be high a lot.
You ain't. That's what I'm saying. You gonna want to do that shit?
No, I might.
Oh, okay.
I just might, cause I just be in that bitch.
So just don't ask me.
Yeah, but that's why I ain't said nothing about it, honestly, because I was going back and forth in my brain if I really wanted to do it.
It's a great idea, but
Yeah, because I want to put.
you just always have to, like, even down to your own social media. It's just like it's tedious to have to. All right, I need to post now, or I should post something. Let me post something. I'm gonna post something.
You're more active poster than I am.
Because I have to I consciously tell myself I need to post something. When I think about, every time I think about marketing and like where I want to be, I'm thinking about McDonald's. If I see, I'm gonna see a McDonald's commercial every day at some point of the day, and if I'm watching TV long enough, I'll probably see it 10 to 15 times a day. I'm not saying I'm posting 10 to 15 times a day, but people need to know that I'm there. So I have to post something every day. Or if I don't post something one day, then I'm posting 3 to 5 times another day, just so you can get that consistent boom. All right.
The full definition of television program.
Mm-hmm.
It
works.
Yeah. They consistently, even that's why they had like a scheduled show.
Even the Instagram ads. I seen somebody post the other day. She bought these shoes. Why? Not because she really wanted them, not because she needed them, but because they kept popping up on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The ad kept popping up, so she was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy them."
But you want to know something that's funny? I noticed. You know how some days I can be having my shirts and everything running on my story for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody buy none of them shits till a couple of days later. I showed like 8 shirts one day last week, and I ain't posting them shits in like a week. It's when I'm not posting them that I get the most sales for some reason. Like, but the times where I was running them back and
Because
forth,
they
it's like,
it.
put it in their brain and said, oh,
Yeah,
and I go, I'm gonna buy a shirt.
right.
And then they said, oh, these are shirts right here. They give me one of each. All right, there you go. Thanks, bro.
It's like, and then I seen it again on somebody else's post. Like, you might not pay me no attention the first time, but you're gonna keep saying it, and you're gonna keep saying it, and you're gonna keep saying it, and something gonna be like, fuck it, let me just buy it.
Let me see what the hype is
Let
about.
me try it. She
Yep.
keep posting it. It must be decent. Let me see what that's about. You know?
Yeah, it's literal. And I made it was funny. Probably like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember exactly what post it was. But of course, I copy and paste.
I do too.
I don't. You see
Ain't
my
nobody got
pictures,
time
all
to
that
do
shit
the
that's on there,
captions.
nigga. No, I don't do that shit one by one. I
Yeah.
copy and paste from the last joint. I might change the top portion
I
of
got
it just to say something
note-
slick real quick.
A note section where I keep all my hashtags
Yeah.
and I just copy it. Boom.
I just go to a picture, copy and paste. But when all of them say like, you know, book your appointment, link in the bio, blah blah blah. One lady commented like, "What they gonna go check book fees for? You booked to high heaven." And when she said that shit, I laughed because it say that shit on every single haircut I post. Book your appointment, book see, link in bio, whatever. And when she said that shit, I'm like, well, most of the check for cancellations. That was the only response because I know I'm booked like a son of a bitch. But it was funny that she said it because I'm like, you know, you've been paying attention.
Exactly.
Like, you've been watching. One girl commented, like, we know, you're the best. I don't believe that, but it's cool that you say it because now you tired of me posting this shit and you think it's really good. That's what I'm gonna do now. Keep posting.
Yeah, because that's your business.
Yeah.
Y'all don't watch that? No, y'all don't.
Like, I remember, like, before, you know, the quarantine and all that shit, I wasn't even focused on posting haircuts no more. I post, like, 1 a week or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
For the last couple of weeks, nigga, I've been posting, like, 2-3 pictures a day, it seemed like. And I don't even be wanting to sometimes.
And you
It's just
really
like,
don't have to.
and that's the thing, I don't. But guess what? Sprite don't need commercials either. We know.
Right.
We know.
But I'm
gonna remind you, motherfuckers, every chance I get.
Yep. It's a great feeling.
It's beautiful.
And I'm just getting, I'm just getting a taste of the sweet nectar. This is my first. This is my first little drizzle.
Yeah.
My first little drizzle.
I feel like I've been at it for a while now, and it's like it don't faze me no more.
I haven't had to post appointments available since COVID started.
No. She don't have to. She don't have no opening.
Well, we just said that Sprite don't have to make.
I'm not that I'm not posting.
I don't have to.
I'm not posting appointments available. I don't have to tell you.
I don't have to invite you.
Not.
I don't have to invite you to remind you.
Right.
Just
'Cause
to
it might
just
be
to keep it
up.
on your brain, just in case.
Oh, you're not reminding me.
Just to keep it on your brain, just in
Why you
case.
not
I mean, they didn't invite me. They didn't invite me to.
Well, we inviting them, reminding you. It don't mean it's something there, but
Right. I know.
yeah, it don't mean it's nothing there, but you know, it's just I want to let you know that it's consistent work being pumped out,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna see it,
And it's good.
when you see it, and it's good, you're gonna want to come back.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
That's where the raise in the price goes. Demand. When your demand is at ridiculous levels, okay, let's see who really want it. Price is going up. Ball drop 2021.
And today,
I can't wait to send that email out.
I had the sweet satisfaction of canceling somebody because I felt like it.
That shit is beautiful, man.
It felt good.
I just don't want to work right now.
I said, you know what? I am working that day. I got something to do, but I ain't coming back. And you can't have this spot. Cancel.
And you can't make me. Those are the moments when you're supposed to gloat.
It
Like
felt
when you
good.
have it all to yourself, and it's
I
like,
mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because life has a funny way of always humbling you. But it's just,
nah,
it felt good though.
you at that point now.
I'm still scared. Like I still try to tread real lightly with my gloatism.
All right, I'll talk to you about it next year. That's how long it takes for me. That's how long it took for me to realize it. Like, damn, nigga, you turned it into something different. I had to be running. I had to be.
Could have been here.
Yeah, I had to be flying high for like a year, almost 2 years to realize it. Before it was just like, I'm hustling, I'm building, I'm not thinking about that shit. Am I noticing a change in my bank account? Yeah, but I ain't where I want to be yet. And then when you get to that place you feel like you want to be after a year or two, only thing that comes to your brain is where the fuck do I go from here?
You wanna know what else felt good? Having the rent before the rent is due.
That shit was beautiful. I made my boyfriend.
Because sometimes that shit be the hustle. I done did a bunch of dumb shit.
Yeah.
So now I
got 2 more days to make $900.
Yeah. But now I went home. I said, oh, what's in there? And my cash app, but I'm good.
You keep money on Cash App?
No, not really. But it's there for right now. But
Another good feeling is when you stay. Nah. Yeah. But no, I was gonna say the other good part about it is when you I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
I didn't do it.
I know. I think Steve did it with his extra comment real quick. What the fuck was you talking about? What was you just saying?
Just feeling good.
Oh no, the part when you get to the point where when you still living within your means, and you just swipe your card without no thought. You don't go check your account. You don't go make no transfer because you know you good.
One day, I ain't been here.
But no, I'm just saying, like, no, yeah, I'm not saying it gotta be
It's
some
like,
astronomical number. I'm not saying it gotta be no extra, but no, like, because everybody get down bad and they looking at their account like, let me make sure it's there. But when you know for a fact that whoever the fuck is doing that register is in that bitch, you ain't got a second guess it at all. Niggas gonna live paycheck to paycheck before. I'm checking that when it's that next week, that week that you don't get paid, whatever it is, or that week, the days leading up to getting paid, shit be getting low sometimes. Yeah. And that's when you realize, oh, I ain't living paycheck to paycheck no more. Because it's granted, I mean, in this business, we get paid every hour, every, per whatever our appointments are. So it's like
wrong move will fuck you all up.
Yeah. But like, and then that's what it is for me. Nigga. It's like it's the hustle now. Like I still enjoy the rush of it. I still work like, I mean, granted, I'm cutting less people, but I still put in work like I did when I started. Like you gotta have a true love and passion for this type of business for real. Like because this shit gets stressful, nigga. Like and sometimes I legit want to quit. I'm sitting sick of people.
Wow.
Yeah, because you hit a different you hit a different switch this year. So next year we'll have this discussion again. And I don't and for real, because it was the confidence. Yo, I've watched her for the last few years, yo, and the confidence that she has fucking radiating all over the place right now wasn't here last year, nigga. I promise you. It wasn't.
I've always thought you did dope hair.
Thanks, I appreciate
a lot of people did, but not enough.
I mean,
it was different.
I still have the same core. It's a few extras, but I still have the same core. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I pretty much had the same clients for the last few years, so retention-wise, I'm cool. But you just need them extra people that really get you where you need to be.
And it's a hairstyle.
It's kind of hard
sell.
Yeah, because it's like, well, I can get the same thing somewhere for less. But ultimately, I feel like the people who come to me because they fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of everything else, they enjoy me. So if I can get everybody to enjoy me, everybody will come to me. But I ain't for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And that be the beauty of the whole thing. Cause I tell you all the time, I don't. Y'all hear me say how booked and busy I am all motherfucking day, but y'all never hear me say I'm the best barber ever or no shit like that. I always feel like it's room to grow.
Yeah.
I'll gloat about how booked I am. I don't really gloat about I don't really say too much of how good I am as far as cutting hair. I have my moments.
I prefer
But I don't really talk about.
do that.
Yeah, I don't really talk about it that
let
much.
my clients brag on me than me brag on
I
me.
have a question. So is it different in the hair, like in your industry and his, as far as people willing to pay a certain price? Because you just said
Absolutely.
Our pricing
Why?
is trying to
Because-
justify this in a sense. Bob, you know how like the NBA got the WNBA? Cosmetology has that on barbering as far as pricing goes.
So cosmetology-
Everything in cosmetology costs more.
It
Like,
do,
for
but
the
it's a
most
lot.
part.
It do, and unfortunately, it's a lot of people. Well, and y'all too, where you at too, but it's a lot of people who fuck up the money because they undercharge.
Mm-hmm.
So the numbers are skewed. People feel like they shouldn't have to pay certain prices for certain things because you got people undercutting.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that conversation.
Yeah, then everybody got that barber that's cutting on the porch, cutting in the basement, just like a stylist in the
Right.
kitchen.
But that's why you got to give them something more. And that's why I said if I could sell people on me, then they're going to keep coming. And regardless of what the price is, they're going to pay it.
And I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say now. I don't know if I want to say I've grown or become slightly more popular since this leg thing.
It's possible.
I don't know.
My demand was already crazy. I feel like it's crazier now.
I feel like before you was just a barber. Now you like an icon of
Yeah.
for the struggle,
Right.
determination. Like you're almost like a poster child.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I feel like I give off a lot of that. If Corey can do it, I can do it. Energy. And I came to the realization this morning that I don't know if that's just as much of an insult as a compliment.
Why not? So, well,
If
I
Corey
guess,
can do it,
yeah.
implies it's easy.
No.
Yeah.
It's
And
possible.
look, if Corey, if yeah, but no, it's possible because you think it might be easy.
I don't think nothing you
Right.
go through is easy.
No,
Me personally, but I know you.
Think about it though. Like, all right, I seen a Dave Chappelle thing. The dude, he got to ask Dave Chappelle questions, and he asked his man like, well, the question to Dave Chappelle was, "Do you give any up and coming comedians advice?" Blah 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 blah. And he was like, "Are you thinking about being a comedian?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Why?" Like, because I seen you do it, so I feel I want to give it a try.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, you think it's that easy, man?
It's really not.
That's what I'm saying about it. Like, when you look at it, like, you know, I can do it.
I didn't want to talk about it like that. I was just saying, if you can do what you're doing.
With the odds that you have up against you.
I know what y'all saying,
That is
Bob.
possible.
I was just saying, like, what I thought
I
of
wasn't
earlier.
talking about cutting hair. I was saying anything. Like you just for the determination and the struggle to keep going. Like an icon for that. I wasn't talking about cutting hair.
Good.
Everybody don't cut hair.
Good. Everybody can't.
A lot of people can't.
They be trying to, though.
Since this COVID, boy, I done fucked Steven head up a couple times, yo. I balled my head, cut him a little bit, like, tore that boy up. It's crazy how you thought I said like if Corey can do it, anybody can do it.
No, I wasn't saying that you were saying like that, but I was thinking about that same phrase earlier. Like, it can be taken as a compliment and an insult a little bit. I mean, inspiration, not insult. I'm sorry. It's kind of insulting and inspiring at the same time.
I pride myself on my dexterity, the ability to use my hands and do shit.
Thank you. I was about to, what the fuck was that?
But when I say I fucked that boy head up, for real, like, Because you know, I'm like, yo, I be plumbing an HVAC. I be shit head.
It is not easy.
And that's just a shape up. We ain't getting the fade or none of that. It's some of the shape up. I feel like when you do it anyway, shape up is like the easiest part.
It's not.
It's not.
Not to
See,
me.
you was on something. If Corey can do it, I can do it. Shit,
No, I
fuck
said-
this head up.
I said
You
I
said it
feel
looked like
like-
the easiest part.
No, I said I feel like when you do it, it's like the easy. You make it. You just do it. You know what I mean?
I've done it probably 30,000 times by
Yeah.
now.
So it looks really easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably done did it well over 20,000 shape ups by this point.
But see, I feel I'm lucky. Well, in that, by the time I feel like by the time you get to $100 a year, I can make these people
Yeah.
pay me on shit. I'll
Right.
drive you. You gotta pay somehow. Come work for me. Weekends. Something.
Yeah, you definitely gotta work for that $100 haircut.
You gotta chip in at least.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking chip in.
But yeah, I'm getting hot and I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
I'm sweating bullets over here. How you not?
Cool.
But you don't feel heat when you high? That
I
is
don't feel
beautiful.
nothing.
I feel nothing but heat. Yes, I ain't hot. All right, well, you know what? That's been another episode of Cuts and Shit. I hope y'all motherfuckers listening enjoy what y'all was hearing and all that good stuff. As always, you plugging real quick.
The Beehive. THA_BHIVE_.
Stokes, you there yet?
No.
But well, from me, you can always follow us at Cuss and Shit Podcast on Instagram. That's KUTZNSHIT_podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And as I mentioned earlier, feel free to visit cutsbykb.com. Help a brother out, buy some t-shirts, wristbands, hair products, all kinds of shit on there. More coming soon. Thank you kindly now. Be great. You hear?